Time's Up runs a bicycle co-op made of dozens of volunteer bicycle mechanics. We hold workshops 5 nights a week, all year long, at both the Manhattan and Brooklyn locations. These workshops have empowered individuals to maintain their own bicycles and become more sustainable. Located at each end of the Williamsburg Bridge, these repair stations are positioned to service the existing riding community and encourage new bicycle commuters. We offer instructional classes as well as workshop nights where people can use our tools to fix and maintain their bicycles themselves.
In New York City, public space is constantly under threat by the private sector, especially community gardens. In this garden, Esperanza, we built a giant frog, the coqui, which people slept in every night. The community took a stand to protect this garden. Even though this garden was destroyed, the judge was so upset that the city couldn't wait that she issued a temporary restraining order which still stands today, protecting over 400 gardens.
This is the Harmony Garden in the Bronx, where a local activist climbed a tree, allowing enough time to go to court and stop the demolition.
Folks, a minute, you all gonna have to leave, please. Let's step outside. Let's step outside, please.
And children will suffer from this demolition of this garden. So, the fight's not over, and we need to work out a better land policy for our city where we have more community gardens and more healthy children. That's very important, and that's why I was up in there in that tree.
This is Cabo Rojo Community Garden in the South Bronx, another garden which had a constant vigil of activists dedicated to its preservation. 3 days prior to its destruction, Time's Up led the Earth Day bike ride, which brought people to Cabo Rojo for a ceremony and support for the encampment.
Rain, rain, come today, come again another day. Rain, rain, come today, come again another day.
And this is one of the places in the city where people were really working together to create something positive and something helpful to the planet. And it was a place that was, oh my God, it was a place that was for many people. And they're just destroying it. And this is an act of aggression, in my opinion. It's just like incredible amounts of aggression.
Although many gardens get destroyed, there are many ways we are working to save them and create new ones.
Start spreading manure. We're planting today. We want to grow some vegetables the natural way. Reclaim public space. and save common land. Develop photosynthesis, not real estate. We want to wake up in a city that's lush and green. We want to tear down the fence, realize our dream.
What Time's Up did with this garden was came in, we brought a bunch of volunteers, started working on the garden, and slowly but surely the neighbors came in and started helping, and now 90% of the people working in the garden live in the neighborhood, garden here, come here from their homes.
It's up to you, New York, New York.
Reclaim the Streets, New York City, critical mass into Reclaim the Streets, really good critical mass, pretty good Reclaim the Streets. See action here, there's the Hungry Marching Band right there, Hungry Marching Band. RTS built this great sound system.
Something to feel.
Critical mass means to me reinventing the city to be the city that you dreamed it could be, you know. When we do a critical mass in New York becomes our city in a way that it never belongs to us the rest of the time. We reinvent what the streets are, we reinvent what traffic is, we reinvent what community is. It's really the most hopeful kind of direct action because it's not really about anything except itself. It's about freedom, you know? Very fun. I'm leaving today!
Who fights the power? The bikers fight the power, and when the bikers fight the power, they fight it all the way down. Who fights the power? The bikers fight the power, and when the bikers fight the power, they fight it all the way down.
Over the last few months, an inordinate amount of police are assigned to this peaceful First Amendment activity. We saw last month, and I've seen this evening, even helicopters up in the sky. We've seen needless and false arrests being made. We've seen bike locks that have been broken by power swords. Bikes have been seized by the NYPD. Moreover, last month, for the first time since the RNC in August, orange netting was used to conduct preemptive arrests. We also have already heard this evening that the orange netting is already being set.
Has a right to tell us that we can't run the lights, but they don't have a right to tell us and rewrite the laws because they don't like us and say that we're not traffic. We're traffic and we have a right to be on the streets just like anybody else. And if they're not going to arrest the people who drive cars and trucks on the street because there are too many of them at one time, then damn it, they can't arrest us either.
Well, the right of the people!
mass and group rides have helped to increase more biking in New York City and helped to create a stronger cycling community. However, the city has refused to create the necessary infrastructure that would support this increase in biking. Recently, the city has gone so far as to challenge our basic civil rights of free speech and free assembly. They have even resorted to illegal arrests and stealing people's bicycles and personal property. But the cyclists and community have rallied back and are continuing to ride with our vision of a more sustainable New York.